Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, and I'm going to cover with you some more rising demand here in Europe. We will discuss that, the Model Y price increase for Europe, and as well as more updates coming from China. So let's start first of all here with the basic model, the most basic model you can buy, the Model 3 in white with no extra cost, nothing added to it. That is like the most wanted car in Europe right now for Tesla. It has a delivery time now of November, and we will discuss that in a moment, why I think that Tesla does that, because they do really like people to buy more extra stuff to even make more money. I don't mind that critically. I do mind that as a smart move to do more money, especially as November is way back in the year here. So we are in February and we are looking into November. That is close to 9 months of waiting. But I believe you can get your car much faster based on the numbers we have seen with Troy Tesla and the backlog we have seen here, which I don't think it has changed much in the past 2 weeks. There might be some bigger backlog for Europe. We are looking here currently at a backlog when it comes to the Model 3 of around 41,000 cars. That was by the end of January. It might be like maybe 50, 60,000 cars, as there was Chinese New Year and the production might have been a bit lower. And of course, there's also still some supply chain issues. So this might affect as well the delivery times, but still, even if we would go 1.5, let's say 2 quarters ahead, there's still some spare time of around 3 months. And I believe that Tesla does that just to attract people to buy the basic Model 3 with a different color, so they are able to upsell the customers based on the time frame and the speed they can deliver the car if you are willing to buy more. And this is essentially, that is the business model Tesla can do right now, because the demand is insane, and on the other hand, the market is not delivering faster when it comes to other car makers out there. So this is perfectly matching what Tesla is wanting. So now they also increased the prices of the Midnight Silver Metallic, the Deep Blue Metallic. They are both at the price of 2,200 euros. And of course, they are currently priced a bit higher as normal. So I just do think as well here that Tesla really knows what kind of colors people do like. They might use the data here and then decided to do that. On the other hand, of course, as we have the paint shop in Austin and in Grünheide being tested, they might have gotten a feeling on how much cost is involved with the new paint shops, and so they might have adjusted the pricing here as well. For the Model Y standard range, which is not available in the United States and Europe, but in China, we do see major demand here till the Q3 of 2022. And the Model Y standard range, if you divide that into euros, you are at around 38,000 euros, which is way below the basic Model 3. But of course, you don't have the shipping cost from China to Europe if you add that. And of course, the buying power itself is much bigger in the United States and in Europe. But again, I believe the Model Y standard range will be something for next year that Tesla could do, or it could be as well a secret weapon, and that is what I meant to say. The secret weapon, once the market is adjusted, once Tesla is delivering, if you want to gain even more market share, the Model Y standard range is the perfect secret weapon to move forward and even crush even more the competition out there, especially once long range and performance are moving along very well in the United States and in Germany in the new factories. I think that would be a great addition to really crush competition. Then Sarah Merritt is reporting here that the Model Y long range and the performance much lighter right now. Even some people said, well, I expected it to be even more lighter. There's still the question out there if this lighter weight is actually due to the new battery installed, or if it's just efficiency when it comes to the production of the frame and the structural battery pack. I believe it is actually a mix of it, and I think we will see even more adjustments when it comes to the weight, with that even more range when it comes to the 4680 cells. So that is something that I find could be the reason that they decreased the weight. On the other hand, of course, we do have more efficiency. We have, based on Sandry Munro, we do know that they are working on every single piece of the car, which really shows where they can get away some weight for the car, and that is maybe the result of that, but it would be a bit too much for the Model Y long range, I assume. I have even more stuff prepared for you because, of course, for me, sometimes it's very frustrating itself if I do look at my own country, and I do believe that there's so much things that could be done better. And I think the experience that Tesla is moving to Germany is good as well for the society and the country itself. Even it is a hard start, a hard work to get everything done, but I think the experience might show some light on things that are maybe not working as well, the same as Tesla is going to wait for the laws to change here in Texas so they can directly sell to its customers. Then we have here the picture that I wanted to talk about here. You do see a lot of binders, just 70 binders, round about like 25,000 pages. And for someone from Texas, please share what your experience is when it comes to projects. Even that is just the first stage from last year. There will be more binders. This is just the general floor plans and all what is involved here for the entire factory. So it's not even everything, but based on these amount of binders, you really see what kind of paperwork is involved here. And of course, we are tending to have a lot of laws in Germany, and sometimes you get to a point where you have too much regulations, too many laws to work with. And of course, they have to be sorted out. Some have to move away to make it easier to make business. On the other hand, there is a reason why perfect products are coming from Germany and why Made in Germany is so famous, because it is so accurate work and it takes time to be perfect. And this is also when it comes to building a factory. Not even talking about VW, who might take 5 to 6 years for its factory in Wolfsburg. If you want to watch another channel in German, Evolution, EV News, and my podcast, I thank you very much for your attention. Take care.